Hi, my name is Justin Layugan, and I am a student enrolled in a course with Professor Steven Stumpf in Health Science 415, Health Information System. Now today in this video, we are going to talk about GIS maps. We're going to go over what they are, how they are constructed, and why they are useful. Question 1 asks, what is GIS? GIS, in short, is for Geographical Information System. According to the video titled, What is GIS? GIS is a business information management system that helps us capture, analyze, and present spatial information on a map. And spatial information is topographical, meaning it's data that can be mapped, usually stored as coordinates. And GIS is using technology to create an approach, in the words of Professor Steven Stumpf. Now, question 2 asks, how is a GIS map constructed? In a GIS, information about the real world is gathered and stored as a collection of thematic layers linked by geography. And these different layers have different information that interact. Now, interaction is a key to GIS mapping because the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, meaning that how we visualize maps and charts to easily identify patterns and trends that help real world problems. Let's take crimemapping.com, for example. This is a GIS mapping tool where if you type in any zip code, any region, let's take Northridge, for example, for familiar purposes. We can see different kinds of data displayed, such as small streets, major streets, as well as a date range from, let's say, February 7th to February 21st, 2018, to look for if and when crimes occurred in a specific area. And this is relatable to a census tract because a census tract, it's a geographic region approximately equivalent to a neighborhood established by the Bureau of Census for analyzing populations, according to Michigan State. Now, a census tract is relatable because it can identify regions where there is little to a lot of crimes. Now, another great example is a video titled GIS for Hospital Costs. In the video, it talks about the huge variation in the medical bill amounts charged by hospitals all over the US for any given medical diagnosis or procedures. This dataset shows color-coded states with a higher level of hospital costs for darker colors. In this one map, California seems to be dark red, and it shows that they have a high level of hospital costs. Now, a different dataset also shows which medical providers produce the most costs within these states. So, there's colors on different GIS sets because you can communicate information in many different ways. GIS has flexibility. In the words of Professor Steven Stumpf, the way you present is pretty wide open, like Picasso and Van Gogh. You can express yourself differently and be artistic. All a GIS has to do should be clear and apparent. It's a tool. Now, question 3 asks, why is GIS useful? Just like I mentioned, it should be clear and apparent. It should be easy to understand. We shouldn't have to wonder and struggle. It's designed to make better decisions using geography. Complex analysis are made simple and decisions become clear. This in turn answers the question, what can be done with GIS? And that is making policy decisions for any company around the world.